Indian English in India, because obviously that voice recognition wasn't working because it's got strong Indian accents. I hate to break this to you Australians, but there are not enough of you to make Australian English a priority. We can't, finding, it's actually about data sets. It's like you need a lot of Australians speaking in a strong, broad Australian accent to get enough data to understand when that's happening. It's a really interesting problem, but effectively, and this is a bigger problem for smaller language groups. But yeah, those things are on the way. I'm not sure. I actually love language. I've got another couple of projects which have got nothing to do with the arts, which are about how you allow people to improve English as a second language. Like the fact that computers don't understand you is rather useful, because it means when you say something to it and it doesn't understand you, it's not going to be nice about it. It's just going to not understand you. So you can use that as a loop to train yourself to say the word please, not police, which is useful if you're learning English as a second language. There are a lot of open source things which are about teaching. First of all, we have to teach the computers the languages, and then they will. It's a kind of pendulum process. So at the moment, I think we are teaching computers languages by talking to them a lot. But it's all on the way, and it will be. I mean, you should check out the Skype thing. It's right. It's press a button and it translates what it thinks you're saying into German at the bottom. So soon. Questions? Oh, okay. Dave's got it.
Hi. I'm really interested in the interface with technology and live theatre and the interactive stuff that you've kind of dabbled and touched on as something I've worked on myself and trying to move into that area. So how interactive are we with the Oculus side of it?
So, yeah, I'm a great dabbler. So the Oculus is the idea that you should be able to use, it's really about cameras and sensors, actually, that you should be able to put your hands in front of your Oculus and see your hands in the virtual space is kind of there. The idea that you should be able to put a camera on these virtual reality things and then feed that information into, it sounds very weird, but to be able to walk through a real environment is there, but they're all in the gaming world. So it's really just about getting to the gamers and hacking where they are, because they're way ahead. Very interesting technology, again, out of Google. We've got this kind of experimental, there's lots of experimental cool shit type places, but one is called I can't remember the name, but the project's called Tango, and what it does is basically it's a phone that maps in 3D, so it does a kind of rendering. It does like a LiDAR, if I don't know how geeky you are, but it does like a LiDAR data rendering, so you can take a photo and it turns it into a 3D